can still come on. Y'all better go hit scavengers and shit like that.
No, we're going to the next city, next hood, whatever. Boneyard. Yeah, run his ass over. Oh!
You had that.
Oh!
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck with you, baby.
Fucking with Toby.
Do your stupid ass up.
Toby, what you got there doing, man? Huh, Toby? Yeah, American shit, that real now. I don't believe that shit, but alright.
You ain't got to.
Toby?
I don't know, he gone.
No,
He even don't know.
Watch his car, he's close by his car.
My dome like turbulent air, I'm switching these flows. If you look at my logo, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Ain't saying hippies.
The car red, but ain't nobody in it.
I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life.
That mean they jumped out. That mean I found out what that mean. That mean they jumped out while I was still running.
The team, I'm projecting it hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart. I give it
What up, though?
What the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God.
And why you can't do that? If you be stealing my shit.
Niggas.
Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS another loss. GPS another loss.
Hey, I be stealing everybody else. I ain't gonna say if you be stealing my niggas.
I stole their shit. Come slapping the party, niggas.
Yeah, Trill be stealing my shit too. Come in the party, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Damn. That's my big that.
Determination, like banging on the though they taking notice.
I know what it is though. Everybody was like, I got two Wi-Fi's. I got the 2G and the 5G. Everybody on the 5G. So I canceled that shit that morning and changed the password on these stupid ass.
Come on, Toby, I'm gonna wait for the squad to get in, alright?
Joe, you think I can take my intercept off?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, nah, leave that bitch on.
I was trying to get that lightning reflex.
Go ahead, I ain't gonna cap off. We gonna blitz the kill on your ass, man.
My boy wanna be a baller, I swear to
You
God.
heard me, Joe? I never heard that shit come out of Toby.
That nigga Chris said, what the fuck? That nigga walked in saying trim and Kool-Aid. hey, his daughter wasn't even stirring that bitch. She was letting the sugar sit in that motherfucker.
Sturgis.
Mother. You know that boy daddy? God damn, Buster.
Yeah, I know you was 25, right?
I'm 26.
That boy is 26 years old, man.
Nah, I knew we was both the same age, bitch, but I just thought I was older.
No.
Nah, I think they'll turn 26 for you.
I've been seeing motherfuckers.
I turned 27 this year in September.
Oh, you ain't the same age then. You born 93.
Oh, hey, what's good, nigga? I was the same age. You was all the same age.
That boy nailed a little slow, so you probably great behind.
I feel it, great.
I failed first grade, it's cool. Teacher said I couldn't read. Teacher said I couldn't read good. Well, I got me a new job. Thank you, Jesus, boy. Fuck Popeye.
You know Popeye?
Yeah, I quit that shit today.
It's over.
It's that start Family Dollar tomorrow.
You gave him a 2 weeks?
Man, fuck that 2 weeks, Pope. Give a fuck about those 2 weeks, Pope.
I mean, I can see if you working outside somewhere, a little lawn, make this little move.
Man, you never know if you need him.
Pope, I don't give a fuck about no. I'm never going back to Popeyes. Never.
Don't worry. Amazon, but I told her, hey,
Nah, no, Amazon different. Amazon different though. I'm not going back to Popeyes. That's a fight. I ain't going back no fast food restaurant. I hated that shit. Bitch, I'm never going back. I'm trying to get in that manager position. Nigga tired of employee shit. Nah.
That's the moose on, bro.
Nigga got killed last night, man.
They call it kissing ass, and then they end up being the big boss.
Oh no, I don't kiss no ass. I'm too 1K for that shit.
How the wrestlers used to do Vince McMahon.
Stone Cold ain't give a fuck about Vince McMahon. Stone Cold spread nigga with a milk truck. He ain't stoned that nigga ass.
Put concrete in his bed.
Nigga stoned that nigga and had some beers. That's how I know I love that cracker. That's why I knew white people cool. Some white people cool.
Oh yeah, he ain't give a damn. He had that attitude.
The fucking Texas rattlesnake.
What's up, Toad?
I used to love that cracker, boy.
You know how you, when a nigga boxing you out, right?
Hey, Toad, you coming to the party?
How you, swim over there? I'm going to my mama's house. She got her own little shit.
I think it's our
Alright.
I ain't too sure. How you warm around a nigga, y'all? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell they ass y'all can mark me off for Father's Day because I'm what? Poppin' night. I thought egg night. I can't wait, bitch.
Only father you got in this bitch is Uncle Mario.
I don't give a fuck.
Only bitch that's around with their kids is Mario.
Man, how many times I done bought a big kid's pizza, bitch? I'm somebody, daddy. Man, bought a bit churn some pizza. Nah, them Breesha badass churn just like yours, demon seed, bad as fuck. One of them calls somebody a fuck nigga. He said, you a fuck nigga. Hey, you a fuck nigga. Yeah. Today her little badass birthday. She turned 3 today. She walking out my mama house the other day. She ain't closed the door. I said, close the door. She said, shut up, bitch. Who you talking to? I want Breeze to get your baby before I fade. Yeah, she just turned 3 today. Gotta.
I ain't gonna lie, my sister raised them bitches like they ghetto kids.
Man, they is project babies. You ain't getting nothing, man, boo. It don't matter where you at.
Man, they don't know nothing but some materials.
Man, that ghetto shit in there, dude. They go to the spring when they go to Dana's grandma house. I mean Dana's mama house. Hey, grandma stay right there off 109 in the spring. I mean in the hood, Crosswood. It's the spring.
Man, these Lakers is finna smoke me.
Man, what this nigga waiting on, man? Man, bust the bucket, man.
It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back.
What it's called?
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
I ain't gonna cop, bitch. I wish I could go back to 6th grade again.
Told nigga ain't want to change that, but go back there to classroom. That's fucked up. Yeah, some shit you.
Tore that be regular, nigga.
Ain't some, man, bruh. Those crackers told us not to fight. They said y'all gonna be in there with Van Buren. It was Van Buren, Greco. I think it was Sly and some other middle school. Why y'all put them folks? It was Memorial. That's what it was. Memorial, Sly, Van Buren, and Greco. Why the fuck would y'all do that? So we fucked that shit up. We was in the bathroom dicing. Nah, he ain't remember that shit. He was there. We was in that bitch dicing. We, man, fight broke out.
Where y'all went for y'all 8th grade field trip?
I don't know where they went. I couldn't go. I was too bad. Nah, I think they went to Charlotte. I think they went to. Nah, I think they. I think they went to. I think they went to SeaWorld. No, bitch. I think they. No. We went to. No, don't let. Pope older than me. When we went to SeaWorld or some shit like that. You gotta ask Head. Head went to all that shit. I was too bad.
Yeah, bro. We went to Marvel Studio.
The folks in Buffalo love their Bills at a moment. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Damn, them niggas said they went to Busch Gardens. Boy, that right up the street. That ain't nothing special. Boy, we took Florida buses. Y'all took school buses.
This is taking you to 13.
I'm telling you.
He breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
They gave y'all a bus pass for Heartline. Y'all get there, get back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at
yeah,
the
boy,
38.
we fucked up our charter buses, though. But what was sad about it, bitch, they made us clean that shit up the next day.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens.
That was my birthday, too. That was like one of my best birthdays.
They cleared a big hole there on that run.
Offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's that one. It's that one that come with the PlayStation.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Check safety, check safety.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to
check
impose
out,
their will
what I'm
on the
finna say.
defense? What's that, 5 straight runs?
Say if I win the
5 straight carries
championship,
to start this
what do I
drive,
get?
and like
the
you
gym
said,
rat
the way
badge?
it's
I
working,
don't get
they
it.
may just stick with it. On second down, Ingram. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. With the snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
To exhale. Damn. Oh, this shit tripping. What is she doing?
On third down, Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and really making a stop before it turns into something big.
Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. Excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1%. coming into 2019. He's incredible.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Allen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down. At the 27-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Mike's 57.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the slam. 57's the Mike. 57. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Shift. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch twist.
Throwing now is Allen.
Right there.
And he finds Tyler Cross.
What do you say, Chris?
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Croft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs. But he's out there now and says he's feeling pretty good. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Hey, check, Mike. Go.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On play action, Allen looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Whoa!
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hatchet. Hatchet. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch the end.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Check, 59, 59. Move. Check your hot read. Topper.
From the 38, Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
General West. Middle. Hey, Alpha.
On play action, Allen. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a play fake here on first down. And the grab by Croft. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So
you turn it off
declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
So let the move here.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 49.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That's better than a loss.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 9, Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. A gain there of 21 yards. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Calais Campbell, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
50 seconds to Mike.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Oh, the nigga dropped the ball.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
There goes Mark Ingram, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Check Mike 57. Hey, Delta.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Space to maneuver at the 40.
But I told him, just right in the group, man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, that's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This field goes to the end zone. And all that was stopped. He ultimately won a penalty simply taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
Give
all the credit to the defense for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared.
The conversion as they come up. The Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they bring one here in this third quarter. Mark Ingram. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a
carpet, the little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
80 weapon. You go tight. You got tight. You got
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And Diggs has it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
That's good for Bills.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
15 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Gordon. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
5.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Short pass complete to the tight end, Kroon. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Allen off the play fake. Short pass complete to the tight end, Kroon. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To the air, Allen. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 26, check 26. Watch the ship, watch the ship.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. He may try and run for this, and I think the ball's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him, everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let... And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Let's go. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
Here's Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, you got 3 down. He's crashing. He's checking critical.
To throw again is Jackson. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
56. Hey, seam 6.
Now Gordon on first down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check safety. Stop. SOS.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
You got it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Hey, middle. Slam. Check tight.
Check hot.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And despite the cold, despite the snow, this one was fun to watch, and I want to thank you for bringing two things, the space heater and the hot chocolate. Those were a big help for us here in the booth.
Yeah, just so you know, in the future, get your own space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out, like, the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this, and let's face it, when you were that age,